Now the days of David had drawn near, so that he would die, and he instructed his son Solomon, saying, I am entering the way of all the earth. Be strengthened and be a good man. And observe the care of the Lord your God, so that you walk in his ways, so that you care for his ceremonies, and his precepts, and judgments, and testimonies, just as it is written in the law of Moses. So may you understand everything that you do, in any direction that you may turn yourself. So may the Lord confirm his words, which he has spoken about me, saying, If your sons will guard their ways, and if they will walk before me in truth, with all their heart and with all their soul, there shall not be taken away from you a man on the throne of Israel. Also you know what Joab, the son of Zeruiah, has done to me, what he did to the 2 leaders of the army of Israel, to Abner, the son of Ner, and to Amasa, the son of Jether. He killed them, and so he shed the blood of war in peacetime, and he set the bloodshed of battle on his belt, which was around his waist, and in his shoes, which were on his feet. Therefore act according to your wisdom. And you shall not allow his grey head to be led away to death in peace. Then, too, repay grace to the sons of Barzillai the Gileadite. And you shall allow them to eat at your table. For they met me when I fled from the face of Absalom, your brother. Also, you have with you Shimei, the son of Gera, the son of Benjamin, from Bahurim, who cursed me with a grievous curse, when I went away to the camp. And he descended to meet me when I crossed over the Jordan, and I swore to him by the Lord, saying, I will not put you to death by the sword. Yet do not choose to treat him as if he were innocent. Since you are a wise man, you will know what to do with him. And you shall lead away his grey hair to death with blood. And so David slept with his fathers, and he was buried in the city of David. Now the days during which David reigned over Israel are 40 years. He reigned 7 years in Hebron, 33 in Jerusalem. Then Solomon sat upon the throne of his father David, and his kingdom was strengthened exceedingly. And Adonijah, the son of Haggith, entered to Bathsheba, the mother of Solomon. And she said to him, Is your entrance peaceful? He responded, It is peaceful. And he added, My word is for you. She said to him, Speak. And he said, You know that the kingdom was mine, and that all of Israel had preferred me for themselves as king. But the kingdom was transferred, and has become my brother's. For it was appointed to him by the Lord. Now therefore I beg of you one petition. May you not confound my face. And she said to him, Speak. And he said, I beg that you may speak to King Solomon, for he is not able to refuse anything to you, so that he may give Abishag the Shunammite to me as wife. And Bathsheba said, It is well. I will speak to the king on your behalf. Then Bathsheba went to King Solomon, so that she might speak to him on behalf of Adonijah. And the king rose up to meet her, and he reverenced her, and he sat down upon his throne. And a throne was stationed for the mother of the king, and she sat at his right hand. And she said to him, I petition one small request from you. May you not confound my face. And the king said to her, Ask my mother. For it is not right that I turn away your face. And she said, Let Abishag the Shunammite be given to Adonijah, your brother, as wife. And King Solomon responded, and he said to his mother, Why do you request Abishag the Shunammite for Adonijah? Why not request the kingdom for him? For he is my older brother, and he has Abiathar, the priest, and Joab, the son of Zeruiah. And so King Solomon swore by the Lord, saying, May God do these things to me, and may he add these other things. For Adonijah has spoken this word against his own life. And now, as the Lord lives, who has confirmed me and placed me upon the throne of my father David, and who, just as he said, has made a house for me, Adonijah shall be put to death this day. And King Solomon sent by the hand of Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, who put him to death, and so he died. Also, the king said to Abiathar the priest, Go into Anathoth, to your own land, for you are a man worthy of death. But I will not put you to death this day, since you carried the ark of the Lord God before David my father, and since you have endured hardship in all the things for which my father labored. Therefore Solomon cast out Abiathar, so that he would not be the priest of the Lord, so that the word of the Lord might be fulfilled, which he spoke over the house of Eli at Shiloh. And the news came to Joab, for Joab had turned aside after Adonijah, and he had not turned aside after Solomon. And so Joab fled into the tabernacle of the Lord, and he took hold of the horn of the altar. And it was reported to King Solomon that Joab had fled into the tabernacle of the Lord, and that he was beside the altar. And Solomon sent Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, saying, Go, put him to death. And Benaiah went to the tabernacle of the Lord, and he said to him, The king says this, come out. But he said, I will not come out. Instead, I will die here. Benaiah sent word back to the king, saying, Joab said this, and he responded to me in this way. And the king said to him, Do just as he has said, and put him to death, and bury him. And so shall you take away the innocent blood, which was shed by Joab, from me and from my father's house. And the Lord shall repay his blood upon his own head. For he killed 2 men, just and better than himself, and he killed them with the sword, while my father David did not know it, Abner, the son of Ner, leader of the military of Israel, and Amasa, the son of Jether, leader of the army of Judah. And their blood shall be turned back upon the head of Joab, and upon the head of his offspring forever. But as for David, and his offspring and house, and his throne, may there be peace from the Lord, even unto eternity. And so Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, went up and attacking him, put him to death. And he was buried in his own house in the desert. And the king appointed Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, in his place over the army. And he appointed Zadok the priest, in place of Abiathar. Also, the king sent for and summoned Shimei, and he said to him, Build a house for yourself in Jerusalem, and live there. And do not depart from that place to here or to there. For on whatever day you will have departed and crossed the torrent Kidron, know that you shall be put to death. Your blood will be upon your own head. And Shimei said to the king, The word is good. Just as my lord the king has said, so will your servant do. And so Shimei lived in Jerusalem for many days. But it happened that, after 3 years, the servants of Shimei fled to Achish, the son of Maacah, the king of Gath. And it was reported to Shimei that his servants had gone away to Gath. And Shimei rose up, and he saddled his donkey, and went away to Achish in Gath, in order to seek his servants. And he led them away from Gath. And it was reported to Solomon that Shimei had gone away from Jerusalem to Gath, and had returned. And sending, he summoned him, and he said to him, Did I not testify to you by the Lord, and warn you in advance, on whatever day, having departed, you go forth to here or to there, know that you shall die? And you responded to me, The word that I have heard is good. Then why have you not kept the oath to the Lord, and the commandment which I instructed to you? And the king said to Shimei, You know all the evil, of which your heart is conscious, which you did to David my father. The Lord has repaid your wickedness upon your own head. And King Solomon shall be blessed, and the throne of David shall be established before the Lord, even forever. And so the king commanded Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada. And going out, he struck him down, and he died.